September 3 is literally 3 days away, and I hope that you're raring and ready to exercise your right to vote. Hi there, I'm Adrian Atkins, and welcome to this edition of Jamaica Magazine. We have lots in store just for you, so let's get the pages turning.
If you will be exercising your rights at the polls in the September 3 general elections, here are a few things you need to know. 1. You can have your cell phone, but you will not be allowed to use it. Taking pictures when casting your ballot is illegal.
2. You are not allowed to campaign at polling stations.
3. The process is secret. Therefore, you are not allowed to disclose your preference of candidate to anyone at the polling station.
And 4. While the wearing of party colors is not prohibited, neutral colors are recommended. But if you choose to wear party colors, the garment must not have the image of any candidate, symbol, or written slogans.
The official start of the new school year is Monday, September 8. But this isn't a free week for students and educators. The Education Ministry has specified days for orientation, so all will be in place for the start of classes the Monday after tomorrow. But right now, we're turning our focus to the Minister of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon, for her back-to-school message to the nation.
It's that time again, back to school. And I could not be more excited to welcome each and every one of our brilliant students, our committed teachers, our principals and school leaders, and of course, our parents and guardians who remain the strongest partners in education. At the Ministry of Education, we're well advanced in our preparations for this new school year. Our goal is simple: to ensure that all our students can reach their full potential. And that is why the ministry works tirelessly to achieve better schools, better resources, and most importantly, better outcomes for our children. Here are some of the things that you can look forward to this academic year. Literacy remains the top priority of the ministry. We want all our children to be confident readers at their grade level. It is for that reason we have timetabled reading in schools for grades 1 to 3 across the country, and will also be providing more storybooks to our schools to help increase literacy outcomes. Like much of the world, we are seeing an increase in the number of children with special needs in our schools. As a result, we have taken steps to ensure support is available for assessments to identify and address special needs and learning gaps very early. We're also enhancing training, resources, and infrastructure to boost certification rates across our early childhood institutions. I am so happy to let you know that we will complete a new diagnostic center at CASE in Portland. As the number of special needs students is expected to rise, we are preemptively building out the diagnostic capacity to identify and support our children with special needs. At the secondary level, CSEC results showed notable gains in English and mathematics, reflecting the impact of our targeted interventions in our underperforming schools. We will do more math and English camps and deploy more specialist educators to support our children who need it most. We're also implementing the exciting new education management information system. This will enable real-time student monitoring and data-driven decisions so we can address issues like student absenteeism. I call on all school leaders to use the tools to transform how we lead, teach, and support our students. Another important area we're looking at is nutrition and well-being. We know that hungry children cannot learn. $9 billion is allocated to provide our children or needy children with a hot meal 5 days per week. For our children in underperforming schools, a separate $1 billion has been allocated to provide them with breakfast and lunch. We will also roll out our new national school nutrition policy that will raise the standards for school meals. We have also heard your cries regarding expensive and unsafe transportation for children in rural areas. I applaud the Ministry of Transport for its implementation of the rural school bus service. This will go a far way in providing safe, reliable, and affordable transportation for students in underserved rural areas. In the same breath, I would encourage every student and family to utilize the free JUTC and rural school bus system for the months of September and October. This year, we have made significant investments to enhance the teaching and learning environment. A total of $300 million has been spent purchasing new furniture, $100 million for termite treatment in schools, $400 million for the upgrading of existing TVET labs in collaboration with Heart NSTA Trust. We will also be providing much needed equipment for our bio, physics, and chemistry labs across the country. We're also continuing to upgrade our school infrastructure. $628 million is allocated for 202 schools this academic year. But my friends, education is not just about buildings, policies, or programs. It is about our children. Every child listening to me today, I want you to know that you have greatness inside of you. This school year, challenge yourself to give your best. Show respect to your teachers and classmates. Be disciplined, stay focused, and never let setbacks stop you. Teachers and principals, thank you so much for all that you do. Continue to lead with passion and vision. Your influence will last a lifetime. And parents, please remain engaged. Be present at PTA meetings, check homework, and encourage your children daily. When the home and school work together, our children will succeed. I am deeply proud of the progress we are making so we can improve the Jamaican education system for all. A Jamaica where every child, no matter where they are born, has the chance to learn, dream big, achieve, and contribute to national development. I wish every student, every teacher, every parent and guardian, every school board member, every member of the auxiliary and support staff, and every school community across Jamaica a successful and inspiring school year. God bless you all, and God bless Jamaica, land we love.
You've heard what the minister has to say, but no doubt parents and caregivers are getting together their school supplies and getting the children ready for the new school year. In this week's Get the Facts, we're getting some tips on what to do at this crucial time. Let's join in on the conversation.
Welcome to Get the Facts, the program that provides you with information on government's policies and initiatives. I'm Theodore Henry. As the new school year draws near, students and parents are facing the challenge of shifting from relaxed summer routines to structured learning. Today we're joined by Mrs. Dean Hunter Bolton, acting principal of Franklin Town Primary School, who will share practical tips on how families can prepare for a smooth and successful start to the academic term. Thank you for joining us, Lady Hunter Bolton.
Thank you.
All right, let's jump into getting some facts. All right, so as acting principal of Franklin Town Primary, you probably would have seen this, so tell me, day one of the new school year, what does it look like when the kids come back to school? Are you seeing them nervous, afraid, excited? What's the vibe?
It's actually a mix. a lot of mixed emotions.
Right.
So on one hand, the grade ones, they will probably be the most nervous.
New environment.
Yes,
Right.
definitely. A bigger school than the one they were coming from.
Right.
And so you will get that.
Right. And so in that scenario then, the parent is really important, right? To get them through the gate and center them emotionally.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And some of that begins before they
Mm-hmm.
actually come back to school.
Right. In what way? Are you saying perhaps parents need to spend time to sit down and talk this through with the kids?
That is one tip. But listen, the first thing we have to do is to validate the children's feeling.
All
It is
right.
okay to feel nervous, to feel that level of anxiousness.
Right.
Because it is so. Whenever we embark on any new journey,
Right.
it comes. It's natural. What we need now is how do we deal with it? And guess what? Good news is it's going to go away.
Right.
It goes away when we continue with our action and we gain confidence from that familiarity.
So you're not recommending, we are going so far. Just
Oh no.
nothing like that.
No. No, we have to meet them where they are.
Right.
How do we help them through? We may read books to them, right? Watch a movie that is about the first day of school, and you'll realize it's going right through the same things that the children go through and how happy the kids are at the end. So that helps to, lessen the nerves.
Right. And listening the nerves, just to underline this particular point, listening the nerves, does it have a real impact on their performance at school?
Definitely.
Okay.
When our bodies are nervous or anxious, we go through something physical. It manifests as shaking. You're trembling, right? Even as an adult, it happens to you. Your hands are clammy,
Right.
right? Your heart is beating so fast.
Yeah, I learned something like that.
Exactly. If you should put your hand on the children's chest, you will feel it going like this, and you have to calm.
Got it.
Right.
Got it. All right, so that's the parents, and of course the teachers will necessarily help, but parents start at home.
Yes.
What about the students, though? What can they do to prepare?
Well, given that this is going to come up and they are actually feeling it, to prepare, what the parents can do, especially when it comes to younger children, do a practice run
Right.
of the school. Pass by. Hey, look, this is your school. Let them take ownership of it. This is my school.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And if it permits, you can actually go on the school compound, walk around,
Right.
and say, look, this is where this is. Look at that. Imagine September. So many more children will be here.
Right.
So many persons will be here. You'll meet new friends. Yes. Other than that, you can role play at home.
Okay.
Role play, meeting your teacher, meeting new friends.
Right.
And for older children, talk to yourself in the mirror. Self-assurance is also very important, because not all the time someone is going to be there to hold your hand through it. So we can practice to speak to ourselves,
Okay.
right? And we gain that confidence.
Got it. But let's talk about academically, though. Holidays in Jamaica are seen as free for all, and then you're getting ready to go back to school, and I assume there's some rust there.
Oh, yes.
Should we prepare academically?
Okay, yes.
And in what
definitely.
areas would you recommend?
Well, I would recommend math, definitely reading and writing,
Okay.
right? So these are very important foundational skills that we need to have. Let's take reading first.
Yeah, that's interesting that you put that one first.
Yes, it's a big thing for me.
Okay.
Right? So reading is not something that is natural to the brain. Yes. So all the science of reading stuff, that body of research has come to the forefront that tells us it's not natural, as how speech is, right?
Okay.
There's no section in the brain for reading. So it's a bunch of symbols, yes, that we have to decode and based on what we hear, right? So when it comes to reading, we have to practice. And if we don't practice, we lose those skills.
Right.
Yes, and especially for young children who are just acquiring them, right? So it takes a lot of practice.
So we might think that, okay, all right, last term you learned to read.
Oh.
You learn these words. The parent might think, oh, it's fixed in stone.
Yes,
Isn't?
it's not. So set up a routine. Let that be a part of your life at home, right? The children should have a wall somewhere with their words, right? Letter sounds, right? And they practice those every day to keep them sharp.
Got it.
Right.
And as we're about to go to our break, just on this matter of reading, it's not just for the children who are just learning, but also the older ones who readers are leaders. Keep them reading.
Definitely.
We're going to talk some more about academic preparation, but we're about to have our break. We are talking about preparing to go back to school very shortly, and we're having this discussion with Mrs. Dean Hunter Bolton, acting principal of Franklin Town Primary School. Please stay with us.
Keep that smile on their faces and preserve their innocence. Cherish the moments you have with them and create the best memories. Let's inspire our children to dream big and work hard to achieve all they aspire to be. Take the time to listen to our children and really hear their side of the story. Our children deserve love and the right to access their basic needs. Do your part and protect our children.
Welcome back to Get the Facts. We're having a great conversation with Mrs. Dean Hunter Bolton, acting principal of Franklin Town Primary School. Now, we had been speaking about preparing academically, right? And you underscored reading. Reading as not just something you do leading up to school, but sort of as a lifestyle.
Definitely.
Keep the kids reading.
Yes.
Math and English, though, you mentioned those.
Oh, yes. Math, on the other hand, basic skills in math, those form the foundation of everything. And so simple things like our timetables for fluency and math facts, they need to have those on hand. So you keep them practicing all the time, right? You don't have to stress them with knowing all of them at once.
Right.
Stick to one, and when they get that in a solid way, you can move to the other, right?
And if I may interject here, does this necessarily need to take the form of, okay, sit down and recite your timetables, or you can just like ask, what's 12s? Build it in.
And I am glad that you asked that, because there's a way that you can check for understanding, because sometimes the children will repeat.
And memorization.
Yes, but they do not actually understand what is going on. So 6 times 2, they'll tell you 12. You ask them to represent it. What does 6 times 2 look like? You'll find some of them have a challenge in interpreting 6 times 2.
Okay. I get
right. So they may just write it down. 6 times 2 is 12, right? But if they were to group them, some of them may have 2 6 times. And some of them may have 6.
I get you.
The 2 times it groups.
Right.
So it's very important.
So let's do the third one then. You've done math, you've done reading, English.
Writing.
Writing.
Yes.
Okay. So the reading and writing.
Yes. So grammar is very important, right? And our writing skills are very important. Give them something to write about. Their pet, you, themselves. So it keeps them using those
skills.
Yes.
Got it. So let's segue into habits, because again, with holidays, you maybe stay up later. You do a lot less. How soon should we start adjusting sleep schedules? Because tired children don't learn well, do they?
Definitely not. I would say the least is a week before.
So no.
Yes.
Pretty much no.
at the least, right? So of course, you know, you don't just change all at once. You may say, hey, you know, 15 minutes sooner, you'll go to bed.
Okay.
You know, so you do it in increments.
Right.
So that they don't feel like, you know, you're just, all of a sudden I'm just, you know, it's pulled away from them, because you're coming out of this phase where you had no routine again.
Yeah.
It's pretty much whatever we want to do, and then, you know, you're easing them back into how it's going to be when school begins. They're waking up early.
Right, both going to sleep and waking
they're waking up early. And so, yes, we have to.
Lady Hunter Bolton, this sounds like a lot.
Oh, yes.
For a parent, for two parents. How do you structure this and organize this and even help the child to take some ownership of this?
I am so glad you brought that up, because a lot of parents become so stressed, and why they are not giving away anything to the children.
What do you mean?
They feel that they have to control every single part of the routine, what is happening.
Okay.
Right? So what you could do is for the children to take ownership, create checklists of tasks that they need to complete, right? And as they complete those tasks, they check off.
So the day is organized.
Days
tasks are
organized.
Got it.
Assignments as organized on a calendar, right? Yes. Whatever they need to do, have it on a calendar, because guess what? An organized child is a more confident child, and a more confident child is a better learner.
Cool. So you're saying then, create structure.
Structure is important.
Bring them into that structure.
Yes.
Give them parts of the structure that they own.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. We're almost near the end. What should parents do to stay informed? Join all the WhatsApp groups.
Well, most definitely. Parents should ensure that they join their child's class WhatsApp group, the PTA WhatsApp group, if there is one, or whatever medium that the school uses to communicate. Ensure that you are on that system, right? Ensure you as well visit the school. We like to see more of parents. Yeah, we don't want you to just drop the children off and we never see you again, right? So you can make visits. And if the school has social media, follow them, because updates and things happen there as well.
Right.
So, yes, stay connected, right? And if your number has changed, if anything has changed about you or your child's situation, school should know about it.
Do you recommend having direct contact with the teachers, for example?
I recommend such.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So fine, teachers can set boundaries, you know, when it comes on to whatever time. But I think your child's teacher should be accessible.
Got it. All right, we're here right down in the final few moments of the interview, and this is the moment I'd like to give to you. Parents are watching, students are watching, teachers are watching. What would you say to them?
Now, what I would say is partnership in education is very important and integral to children's success. So when the school, the home, and the child works together, success will happen.
Partnership,
Yes.
and managing the whole process, structure, organization, all of that.
Yes.
This has been Get the Facts. Our guest was Mrs. Dean Hunter Bolton, acting principal of Franklin Town Primary School. Thank you for watching. Thank you for preparing. And until next time, I'm Theodore Henry. Take good care.
Find out where you are to vote before Election Day. On Election Day, visit your polling station and listen to the instructions of the presiding officer. Remember to bring your new voter ID card. You may still vote without your ID card, but the process will be faster if you have it with you. Mark your ballot behind the voting booth and return your ballot folded. Once the counterfoil is removed, your ballot cannot be traced back to you. Dip your finger in the ink and watch as your ballot is deposited into the ballot box.
Your vote is your voice. Make it count.
As I said at the opening, the September 3 general elections is 3 days away, and we're still encouraging Jamaicans to participate in this important process. We implore our young people to not disregard this exercise as nothing but tricks, but instead recognize it as one that will shape the Jamaica they get to live in. So, when it's time to vote, make we do it.
Challenges of unknowns. Our love will grow. Our love will grow. Every step that we take as one.
Hi!
Wait, we're going to do this.
What? You can't be serious.
No, this is what I'm talking about.
Jeremy, tell us the meaning of the voting business, you know?
Yet you have the most to say about the government, past and present.
But of course, I'm a Jamaican, and everything the government does or doesn't do affects me.
Exactly, sir. I'm glad I say it. Everything the government does and doesn't do affects all of us. But the most effective way to ensure all of our voices are heard is to not yap away to our friends, but to be a part of the selection process by voting.
Dre, you just come on and bother myself. Look how me come in a nice dress, and not even compliment me. Like you have to earth up my head about vote, like be for real.
You see it, and I wonder why I don't know that fact doing it new.
You're gone.
I'm kidding, babe. You know you look good. So much so it got me thinking about our future. It made me want to have an important conversation pertaining that future. Possibly the most important conversation you're ever going to have.
Are you proposing marriage?
Well, the second most important conversation we're ever going to have. Only have a say in who governs us.
I know, babe, but like, I wouldn't know where to start.
And that's fine. Let's start here. Look at the candidates. Don't pay no mind to what the people are saying. Let us educate ourselves using factual and unbiased forums. We're young and we're educated and we're going to vote in that manner.
You know, me just because I'm voting for all people though?
Well, the thing about it is, everybody over 18 and able-minded should vote. But when you say voting for old people, you realize that you leave it up to the persons who are soon gone or free and leave us in the Gideon. Young people too must be involved in the electoral process, and I'm not going to make this election go by and me not check a box. So what do you say? Vote for me now?
I didn't realize you're running for office.
You know what I mean, babe. Just do it.
Or campaigning for Nike, what? Like, I'm laughing, but I hear you. I'm honestly just afraid I might make the wrong decision.
And that's fine. But understand, an informed decision is the best decision, no matter the outcome. So I say, I'm going to make you do it.
Alright, babe, make you do it.
We've come to the end of today's show. I do hope you enjoyed this package. To catch a repeat of this or any other, feel free to log on to our website at gis.gov.jm. Until next time, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Do take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.